This live stream brought to you by Richfield Life Ministries Church, with Sunday worship services at 8 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. with a Sunday school hour starting at 9:15. And by Slate Media Solutions, offering services in live stream production, commercial video production, social media management, and commercial drone videography.
The class order in the system is just there. It wasn't there for a reason. It just existed. So now we're redoing this with a class order that makes a little more sense. I didn't realize that mod, short course, and stock slash were all the same people, though. Okay, we're good now. This order is going to work. No back-to-backs in round one. I can make no such promises about round two because we'll resort. We have eclipsed the 100 entry mark, so it's going to be 4-minute quals. Okay, up first is going to be novice. So novice drivers, you should get your vehicles ready and make your way to the tiles, the carpet tiles, those things in front of the stairs. So novice drivers, that'll be Peter Cousins, Elijah Sperlich, Nolan Messimer, Lightning McCrash, that's a good name, Bentley Mayers, Nehemiah Nairhood, and Gavin Alker should make their way towards the stand as soon as possible. And once I see you over here, then I'll know you're ready, and we'll start racing. As I hope you can assume, race number 14 will be out to Marshall, other than me, because I don't have to Marshall tonight. Isn't that special? I feel special.
I told you he raced with me. He didn't guess it's competition.
All right, out to Marshall, race number 14, Ian Mays, Urza Korik, Derek Hurley, Blaze Malinowski, Jumper, Jeff Bodiger, Isaac Neiman, Mick Ribb, and Nathan DeMeglio. Out to Marshall. Drivers, you can go ahead and take the stand.
Am I supposed to pray? Yeah, here you go. Alrighty, I'm praying tonight, so let's pray. Dear God, I pray that there'll be a good race tonight, and that will be a fun time of racing, and that everyone will be happy with the results. And thank you for letting us break 100 entries tonight. Amen.
Oh, you sure are Aaron's son. Yeah.
My prayers are a couple, probably like a fourth.
Do you know that Braden is Aaron's son? It just became apparent, like Aaron did 17 years ago. Haha. Marshals! We need our marshals! Nathan, since you're new here, if you see people cutting the track or whatever, just ignore it. It's novice. This place routinely goes C-main deep in novice. The chaos is, it's legit. Yep. That's right. That's a self-defense bucket. If you paint it black, it's an assault bucket. All right, we got all of our drivers checked in. How are we doing on Marshall? We got Urza in the corner ready to sprain his knee one more time. We got Nathan in the middle. All right, that's probably enough people, right? All right, drivers, next time you hit that line, your race is going to begin. This is a 4-minute qual. Work your way up to speed. You got plenty of laps. Hey, and if you find yourself crashing a lot, then drive a little slower and you'll crash a lot less. That's my teacher tip of the day. Do your best to follow the layout of the track. Just the best that you can do. Everybody's got a lap in the books here. We'll get that lap 2 in before we have a look at the order. Coming up next is going to be the first of 2 heats for stock short course. Hey, what are you doing standing between lanes there? Don't you know that's a danger zone? There's no safe space here at Richfield. You're going to end up back on that little rolly cart again. What do they call those? The little rolly cart you had for your ACL or whatever. Yeah. I don't want to call it a mobility scooter because that's not the right thing. Coming up on the halfway point here, we've got Bentley Mays out front. That's one of the top 2 fastest mazes here tonight. We got Lightning McCrash in the 2 spot. Bentley on an 11-lap pace, Lightning on a 10. Nehemiah on a 9. Elijah, Nolan, Peter all running close together on 8-lap paces, and Gavin on a 7. Hey, you forgot to cross the start-finish line, whoever you are. Just don't worry about it, you know? We're here to have fun and eat from the concession stand. Boop. Just under a minute left to go in this one. We got a jump over for a position right there. That's neat. Oh, that was Lightning McCrash who missed the line. Do I give them the lap back if they miss the line from cutting the track? What a tough call. What a big decision to make. You know what? I spent my whole week assigning in-school suspension. We can give Lightning his lap back. I'm done punishing these kids. Yeah. Kids these days. Let me tell you about these iPad kids. Oh, never mind. The race is ending. So drivers, you're going to keep going until you hear your name called. That's right. I'm going to attempt to pronounce your names one more time. Yeah. Peter Cousins, you are done with a 7 and 4:07. Peter is the only one done. So everybody else keep driving. It's not over yet, so how am I supposed to know? Lightning, you're done with a 10 and 4:21. Nehemiah, you're done a 9 and 4:12. Bentley, an 11 and 4:30. Elijah, you are done an 8 and 4:18. Gavin done a 7 and 4:26. Just Nolan still live. Marshall! And Nolan a 9 and 4:41. That's a race, that's a heat. Round number 1 in novice going to go to Bentley Mays. Didn't he used to sell OxyClean or something? Lightning McCrash in the 2 spot. How far he has fallen since the movies. Nehemiah in the 3 spot. My only Nehemiah jokes are Amish, and I'm sure those are played out. Nolan in the 4, Elijah in the 5, Peter 6, Gavin 7. Race number 2, first of 2 heats for stock short course. It's the McRib. I don't know why that's a nickname. Brian DeMeglio, Owen Spriggle, Adam Gregory, Jamie Groff, Francesco Vergolini, and Mason Schaefer. Out here for short bus. Out to Marshall is going to be our novice drivers. We had 7 of them. That should be enough. I'm going to give our racers a hot tip about how to drive when novice is marshalling. Don't floor it when you're upside down, and also just don't crash. The best way to get marshaled is to not get marshaled. Looking for check-ins from McRib, Brian DeMeglio, and Owen Spriggle. Who is the McRib? How do you come to be named McRib? Looking for check-ins from Brian and Owen. Huh? Okay, but why? He likes McRib, so his name is McRib. I thought there was going to be something about he only shows up once a year and people thought they liked him, but they just didn't remember. Is it something like that? Or nope, just likes McRibs, so McRibs. All right, well, Strawberry Dr. Pepper over there is now the giver of nicknames. I don't care about numbers. You go wherever you want, bud. We are all about chaos here at Richfield. Always have been. Always will be. We got everybody checked in. We're doing a roll and start, so how about you roll? And then if I could get a marshal to cover the middle, that would be phenomenal. Great. Bentley Mays here for OxyClean. All right, drivers, next time you hit that line, your 4 minutes is going to begin. Oh, look at that. Crashing on the warm-up lap. What are you, Lance Stroll? Some kind of Logan Sargent impersonator. I'm making F1 jokes just for Alex, but he's not paying attention to me. Maybe Ezra will like him too, wherever he went. Speaking of Ezra, hey Ezra, bring me dinner. For those of you familiar with my announcing, I'm more unhinged than ever before. I teach high school now, and I'm responsible for the duties of 2 teachers, so it's just, there's no screws even tightened in the brain anymore. I just taught 73 days of wood shop without a planer. I've lost all my marbles. One minute into this one, we got Mason Schaefer out front, Adam Gregory and Jamie Groff both within half a second. Time to learn some bodies. I'm pretty sure Adam's all orange, at least I hope he is, always has been. Yeah, he sure is. Adam Gregory going to go to the point. Mason Schaefer's probably in a blue truck. All right, it's the white, blue, and red one. That works. Mason going to go back to the lead. About 80 thou up on Adam Gregory. Got Jamie Groff in the 3 spot. Wonder what kind of car he's running. Well, apparently a slow one that lap, whatever color it is. It's the slow color. Oh man, he's gonna get stuck in the backside of the jump, and that whatever that green and black thing is was waiting for him. It says, "Nice hauler bag. Can I check it out?" I feel like I should know what that body is supposed to be. Is it a Camaro? No, it's a Cuda. Adam Gregory about 9/10 up on Mason right now. 14 lap paces for your top 2. 12s for your next 3. Jamie's pace just got wrecked by that one long lap. Jamie going to work his way back onto a 13 that time by. I just don't know if he's going to close the gap on Adam and Mason. These guys are kind of short course experts themselves. .250 down, 110 left to go. It's Adam and Mason battling it out. Not even for the TQ quite yet, because we've got another heat of stock short course coming up after this. They're trying to set a time for Gavin to go chase. Maybe Jason will try to chase it too. Guess it depends on the, nope, never mind, we're in a church, not gonna make that joke. I would have made that joke at the factory, but we will refrain here. Wait, refrain means to do it again, doesn't it? I don't teach music. I'm gonna abstain from that joke. That's the one I wanted. 20 seconds left in this one. Adam now a 4.5 second lead up on Mason. He's pulling away. Jamie up to that 3 spot in no man's land right now. Then it's Owen and Brian just 2 seconds apart. Then Francesco, and then the McRib coming in last. Is the McRib the rear motor one? Because that's epic if that's the case. No, it's not rear motor. It just handles like one. It sure does. Is that why it's International Harvester Red? Yep. Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Who needs to turn for turns? Still got 3 cars live. Still got 3 cars live. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Keep it moving. And that's a race, drivers. Everybody is done. Everybody is done. At some point, I'll turn the announcer back on because I've got about 1 round of focus in me, and in round 2, I'll forget to tell you the race ended. So Adam Gregory going to set a time to beat here, going to end up being the only one on a 14-lap pace at the end, at a 14 and 4:12. Hot lap was a 16:9. It'll show up under his name right here, and then I'll drag it in. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, because I don't even know if I have it in right.
Okay.
So I might have to take a minute and flip it backwards.
If it blinks like fast, then it's backward. If it blinks slow, then it's right.
Gotcha.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Now you know. We got them all checked in, but you know what we don't have? Marshals. That's what we don't have. So we got Adam Gregory. He's on the back straight already. We should have Mason Schaefer out here. Should have Jamie Groff, Owen Spriggle, Brian DeMeglio, Francesco Vergolini, and McRib. I don't care what number you're at as long as they're all covered. I only care about numbers if we struggle. Oh, that was aggressive. All right, drivers, roll them out. We're going to do a roll and start here, or you can sit still. I guess I won't make you do anything. Just know that next time that you cross the line, that your 5 minutes will begin. Here we go. We're racing for 4 minutes.
About a minute in, we have Weston out front, Nathan in the 2, Gavin in the 3, Jason the 4. On 14.407. Weston with your fast lap of the race, 17.459. Gavin his fast lap last time by, 17.9. 1:30 in, 2:30 to go. Weston still your leader, Gavin Nipple in the 2. Nathan in the 3, Jason the 4. 2, 3, 4 are all bracketed. About 2 seconds separates them. Now Jace getting up into that battle a little bit. Jason bumping up to that 2 spot. Weston still in the 1. Gavin with his fast lap last time by, 17.5. A 10th back on Weston. Adam Gregory still with your TQ. Weston the only one beating that so far on a 14.409. Jason there a 13.406. Nathan on a 13.405. Gavin Nipple on a 13.406. Jason on a 13.414. And Gavin Yoder on a 12.403. 1:30 to go. Nathan with his fast lap of the race last time by, 17.46. Putting him into that 3 spot. Weston setting a new fast lap of the race last time by, 17.24. Curry in that TQ spot with a minute to go, 14.408. That's your blue and white body out there. If you see him coming, look out. He's flying. Nathan in the 2. That's your purple and rear. Flames in the front. He's in the 2 spot. Gavin Nipple in that orange truck. He is in the 3. Jason in the 4. Jason the 5. And Gavin Yoder in that 6 spot. Oh, man. Nathan with his fast lap of the race last time by. 17.243. 3 thousandths slower than Weston's fast lap. Nathan getting himself up into that 14-lap pace. So is Gavin currently. Weston the only one currently beating your TQ. 10 seconds to go. Adam's over there rooting on the orange truck. That's your bell. Go until your name is called. Jace, you are done. Jason, you are done. Weston, you are done. Nathan, you are done. Gavin Yoder, you're done. Just waiting on Mr. Nipple. That's a race. Up next, shoot, I didn't look. 13-5 Stadium Truck. Blaze, Adam, Rooster, and Gordon Miller. If I can get my marshals out there from that last one. Nathan on the 1, Gavin on the 2, Gavin Nipple on the 3, Jace on the 4, Weston on the 5, and Jason Houseman on the 6. My 3 bucket should be Nips. You making your way over here, or you got that bucket over there? Who's my 4? What number is that, Nipple? What bucket number is that? 5. Weston, you want to come get this one? Number 3? As soon as we give Weston a minute to get over here, we'll get going. What's that? When you cross that line, you will be live. I will say, Adam's looking almost beatable tonight. Where's my boy Blaze at? He's in that 1 spot. Gordon in the 2, Adam in the 3, Rooster in the 4. Adam with that fast lap of the race, so 16.7. A minute in, 3 to go. 16.8 that time by. Rooster 18.1, Gordon 18.6, Blaze with a 17.7. Blaze and Adam on that 14-lap pace. Up next we have Mod 2-wheel drive buggy, heat 1 of 2. Just a friendly heads up. Two minutes in, 2 minutes to go. We got Adam out in that 1 spot, Blaze in the 2, Gordon in the 3, Rooster in the 4 spot. 2 and 3 are bracketed. Less than a second separates them. What race is stock to record? 11. Gordon with his fast lap of the race last time by, 18.07, putting him into that 2 spot. Blaze in the 3, Rooster in the 4, Mr. Gregory out in the 1. Looks like he's cleaned it up a little bit since them first couple laps. For sure. Oh, right as I say something. Adam with your fast lap of the race, 16.2. That's fast. Minute to go. Blaze with his fast lap of the race last time by, 16.5. Adam on a 14.406, Blaze on a 13.402, Gordon on a 13.402, and Rooster on a 13.416. 2, 3, and 4 all on 13 lap pace. Adam out there by himself on a 14-lap pace, almost a full lap up. .30 seconds to go.
You good if I try to grab food and get in shape?
Take your time, dude. Oh, shoot. Adam, you are done. Gordon, you are done. Rooster's done. Just waiting on my man Blaze. Getting that 2 spot. That's a race. Up next, modified 2-wheel drive buggy, heat 1 of 2. I'm gonna need a couple of volunteer marshals from that last one. I only had 4 cars. It's gonna be Matt Hoggentug, Steve, Gavin, Ethan, Ian, Ezra, Braden, and Fred. My marshals from that last one, I got Blaze on 1, Adam on 2, Rooster on 3, Gordon on 4. And then can I get some volunteers or anybody out there that wants to help marshal? Z, you want to help me marshal? You got that? Oh, you're up next? Never mind. Rooster, you got a bucket? Gordon's got that bucket. Find another bucket. Who can I get on 5? Who can I get on 5? Who wants to marshal 5? Cole, when are you up? Can you get 5? Thank you. All right, guys, we'll roll them around here a minute and then get them started. Take your time, Ezra. Give Ezra a chance to get checked in, and we're going to go. Next time you cross, you will be live. Thanks, Cody. Yep. About 45 seconds in, we have Ian out front, Matt in the 2, Ezra in the 3, Braden in the 4, Steve Noonan in the 5. Ian putting down your fast lap of the race, 15.98. Ezra, 16.1 last time by. Braden, 16.1 last time by. Ian with a 16.3 that time by. Your top 5 all on 15 lap paces. 1:15 in, 2:45 to go. Thank you, Adam. Good hustle. Ian last time by 15.9. That time by 16.4. A little bit slower. Ezra up to the 2, Steve to the 3, Hug and Tug in the 4, Braden in the 5, Gavin the 6, Fred the 7, Ethan the 8. You see that white car coming with the yellow wheels. That is your leader. Look out. He's flying. Ezra's in the 2 spot. I believe he's got the orange body, white wheels. Schumacher on the side. Hug and Tug. I'm not sure what he looks like. Ian, fast lap of the race. Last time by 15.7. 2 minutes down, 2 minutes to go. Hug and Tug with a 15.6 that time by. I believe that's your yellow wheels, green and pink and white body. That's your 3 spot. Yes. Yes. Ezra bumping himself up to that 1 spot, 5th fast lap of the race, 15.7. Ezra feeling fast today.
Everything's in, just needs to come in.
I missed it. It actually is Steve Noonan with your fast lap of the race, 15.2. Ezra is holding that 1 spot. Ian in the 2. Matt in the 3, Steve in the 4, Braden in that 5 spot, 16.0 last time by for Brado. Gavin Yoder in the 6, Fred the 7, Ethan the 8. Hug and Tug getting himself up to that 2 spot. Minute to go, 3 minutes down. Ian still holding that 1 spot, 15.9 last time by. It's going to be hard to catch him with consistent lap times like that. Ezra in the 2. Steve the 3, Hug and Tug back to the 4, Brado in the 5. Let's go, Benner. $30 to go. Ian, Ezra, Steve, Matt, Braden, Fred, Gavin, and Ethan. Ian, oh man, he's like a second away from a 16-lap pace, 15.401. Ezra on a 15.4019. Steve on a 15.403. Matt on a 15.404. Braden on a 15.410. Fred on a 14.411. Gavin on a 14.411. And Ethan on a 12.419. 10 seconds to go. Go until your name is called. Up next, heat 2 of 2, modified 2-wheel drive buggy. Ian, you are done. Steve, you are done. Ezra, Matt, Ethan, done. Braden, done. Gavin, done. That's a race. Set your cars down. Get out there to marshal a bucket.
Stole your seat. Here? Yep, I'm here. I'm here and I'm something.
Dude, I love that kind of thing.
It's a good idea.
Then I found out Mom was there, so yeah.
If you're here to tell me how to do my job.
I shouldn't have to have a coach, should I? Since I'm 7. I mean, if someone has to
Go
open one.
Marshall, you bum.
That's what I'm saying, you know.
I didn't see that Brado's big head was in the way.
He'll be okay, Alex.
I wanted to just sit there in case we needed to check my thing in, and Brado was just parked right there.
What are we blaming on Braden? Leadle.
He's got bucket 3.
All right, who are we missing out there? How about the Yodes? Gavin Yoder. There, he's right there, okay. How about... Oh, yeah.
Ian, is that Ian?
That's Ian Billy Mays.
He's fast.
Yeah, he's all right.
I'm going to step on his toe when he goes
He's
by.
still semi-retired.
Here comes Fred, too. We got 2 guys on a bucket. I didn't hear my name called to this place. I was like, hey, where's the next
All right, drivers, we're all checked in, and we got marshals all around. Next time you hit that line, your 5 minutes will begin. Daniel, you're the first one on the clock. time to beat was a 15-4 flat from Ian Mays. And nobody's going to beat it. We got a Strawberry Dr. Pepper on a 15-4-12 right now. 16 flat the hot lap. That's kind of slow, actually. Gage on a 14, Landon on a 14, Derek, Don, Jumper, Bobby all on 13s, Daniel and Xander on 12s. This heat is rolling.
Good patience, Alex. We flew so many adjustments in this car today. Heavier sway bar. Isaac, your car is so good now.
Then why don't you drop a 15 if his car is so good, Alex?
I'm not good at car, but now you're talking to me.
Oh, I gotta stop talking to him. He's trying to do something. All right. I don't really. Okay, it was slow enough. No, you're good. It was a 19. Awkward, but okay.
We probably did like 5, 6 adjustments. What time did you guys get here? Huh? What time did you guys start? We got here at like 2:30.
It does look pretty good. We've got the new Mugen MSB 1 5.07. It is on the back straight right now, silver and blue. You can identify it by its pretty cool body. And I will make fun of it a lot for looking like every other two-wheel, but also it's pretty unique. Just every two-wheel really does look alike because there's only so much you can do. But it does have some neat stuff on it. And they also claim that their gear diff works on dirt. So
It's not gonna touch dirt.
Don and I like to hear that, is what that means.
It's not gonna touch dirt.
Father Prime and I like our gear diffs on dirt. 40 seconds left to go in this race that I have been certainly announcing the whole time. Landon is in the 2 spot. We don't care about who's winning right now because there's a battle for second, and it is raging. It's Landon, Gage, and Don, bracketed, as they like to say up here. But Don just had a rough lap. I saw somebody jumping over the back straight. Oh, he was getting a little love from Hug and Tug. There we go, 15-9 for Alex. Dropping her into the 15s. He's on a 15-4-11. Even with the long lap, he's improved his pace a little bit through the run. Coming down towards the end of this one, drivers, you're going to keep it going until your name gets called. Yeah, that was kind of close. Ezra, go back to your spot. Somebody crashed there. All clear. Again, drivers, keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. Still got 4 cars, 5 cars live. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's a race. Everybody is done. Everybody is done. Hey, Xander, did you have a 37-second lap? What? You did? Okay, thank you. All right. Doing a little setup work. All right. So I missed the first heat, and it must have been a banger because Alex goes 15 laps. The TQ was 15 laps, but Alex is in 6th. You tell me 15 laps is 6th? Yeehaw. It's on tonight. Ian May is going to hang on to the round 1 TQ at a 15-4 flat. Ezra going to go 15-01. Ezra's second fastest? Woo! Sometimes I forget that Ezra does know how to do this sometimes. Noonan's going to go 15-03. Hug and Tug 15-06. And Brado going to go 15-10. Your top 6 on 15 laps. That's exciting. Race number 7, we are coming up on halfway through round number 1. We've got 18-plus novice taking the stand right now. Need those mod boogie drivers back out to Marshall.
I wrecked like 5 times in the last time.
Nice. Mod boogie.
It is so good. It's so easy to drive, actually.
Dude, there's 6 of you on a 15. This heat is brought to you by the Popcorn Chicken Bucket, available at the concession stand. It may seem like mashed potatoes is a natural choice, but getting it with the mac and cheese certainly slaps, as the kids would say. It hits different. Okay. All right, drivers, go ahead, get them checked in, get some laps in. We're going to make sure we have marshals in position. It looks like we are pretty well covered. So we got you all checked. Enjoy your warm-up lap. Get a little bit of spacing, because the next time you cross the line, your 4-minute qualifier will begin. All right, drivers, when you cross that line, which is right in front of me, you'll go racing. You can just keep going, you're good. Or you can do that. You didn't even cross the line yet, it didn't matter. Alrighty, let's get 2 laps in here and have a look at our order. Got 1 heat of 18 plus novice, so whoever wins the heat takes the round. Hey, it was a good hustle though. Shane Yoder out front. Bree in the 2, then Tim Bryan closely behind, Josiah and Justin tight together, and then Hans bringing up the rear. Coming up next, the first of 2 heats for Mod Short Course. All right, drivers, no reverse, no reverse. Had to consult the rule book. The rule book is named Braden tonight. Yeah. Braden is the wall, and he will bang that gavel. Yeah. But don't worry, he's really fierce and strict, but I'll be an intermediary between the racers and the wall. I'm basically your lawyer and your announcer. I'm going to go ahead and say that 13-second lap is not real. Very sussy. In the home stretch of this one here, Shane, Brian, and Tim, your top 3 battling it out for the round TQ. Bree in the 4 spot, then Justin, Josiah, and Hans. Oh man, Tim, Shane, and Brian. It's going to come down to the final lap here for the round 1 TQ. Keep going till your name is called, drivers. Keep it going. Just 2/10 between your top three, under a blanket here. Oh, man. Don't worry, Tim, you're done. You're done. Got 4 trucks still live. And there's 4 coming right at me. And that's a race. Everybody's done. Everybody is done. Tim gonna go last lap, fast lap to make sure he gets it. A 20.0 on the final lap. 1 second faster than anybody else's heater, just ensuring he gets that round 1 TQ. Performing under pressure. Shane Yoder gonna go second, Brian Alford third. Top 3 on 11 lap paces, Justin on a 10, Josiah and Bree on 9s, and Hans on an 8 after some interesting issues where the car may or may not have steered. All right, we got a race numero 80. Hey, Ezra, you gonna, like, come race or something? Hey, Gavin, this is not your race. Let's get a round of applause going for Ezra for showing up. Look at him go. He's here. You look so professional today. Hey, Ezra, did you know that Thaddeus Stevens has an open CAD professor position? Yeah, I'm thinking about working there. Don't tell my current boss. So, I don't think there's a 7 bucket, so just anyone that's open. Okay. All right, so we got Ezra coming around to check in. Then we'll have them all. You gonna check in there, Urza? Come to the loop, Ezra. Cross the line. You didn't go far enough. You never crossed it. Oh, Ezra's just got to make some setup adjustments after showing up late. Bum, 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 bum. Holding up the program. As you know, we have 100 entries on a Friday night. Well, don't you start with me, all right? Yeah, feisty. Hey, I'm not his ride home tonight, so he might let loose on me. All right, drivers, next time you cross the line, your 4 minutes will begin. Alrighty. Let's have a look at the race in action here. Would you just look at it? Adam Gregory's out front on a 14 and 406. Jason Ezra, both on low 13s. Ezra had to tear the sidewall tape off the truck. Now he has to learn to drive without those training wheels on. Whoop. Minute 40 in, 2:20 to go. Look out on the back straight. Ezra wrecked on the straightaway. So it's Adam Gregory out front right now, getting a pretty hefty lead here early on. He's on a 14.406. Jason Ezra on 13s. Hunter and Walrus are on 11s. That's right. Somebody is named Walrus on my screen. That's real. Oh, Ezra wrecks again. It's probably a good time to remind Ezra that wrecking is slow. You'll go a lot faster if you don't wreck. Ezra right now closing in on Jace. Let's see if Ezra can do a third lap in a row without crashing. 1 minute left in this one. And Ezra going to go to the 2 spot and claim the hot lap. Adam and Ezra both have 17 ones, but Adam goes 17 flat that lap, so turning up the wick a little bit. He's got a 23-second lead on Ezra. So that feels pretty safe with 30 seconds left. You can wreck all you want, Adam. So Adam on a 14.04, Ezra on a 13.412, Jace on a 12, so is Walrus, and Hunter on an 11. These drivers just trying to set times to beat, because we got one more heat of mod short course after this, and the entire field is in the same corner, which is unfortunate for all parties. And drivers, you're going to keep going till your name is called. Oh, Ezra has crashed again. Keep it going, drivers. Keep it going. And keep going, Ezra. Keep going, Ezra. Ezra's the only truck live. Ezra's the only one live. Just barely hanging on to his 13-lap pace. And his last lap will be epic. Still one live. Still live. Still live. He's still live. Okay, everybody's done. Alrighty, so Adam Gregory going to set the time to beat 14.05. Urza getting a 13. Jace 12. Walrus and Hunter both 11. Oh, yeah. All right, we got one more heat here of mod short course. Need the drivers from that last one out to marshal. We might need a volunteer as well, actually. We only had 5 drivers in that last race, and we got 6 marshal positions. So the two of you at the number 2 bucket, are either of you marshaling, or are you just like standing there? You marshaling? You just there? All right, then I need somebody at the 2 bucket. Huh? How about whatever bucket is open? So how about right here? All right, drivers got them all checked in, got marshals in position, so go ahead and roll them out. We're going to do a roll and start. And And the next time you hit the line, your 4-minute qualifier will begin. Time to beat is a 4 and 4:05 from Adam Gregory. Woo! Epic. It's okay. I glue my sidewalls. It's pretty much the same thing. Yeah. I don't want to glue my sidewalls, but I learned that I had to. I miss the cut stagger days. "45 seconds into this one, got lap 2's rolling in. Is anybody in this one going to challenge Adam? Right now it looks like Jason and Mason have a chance. All right, few laps in here. Jason and Mason are the only two hanging on to 14 lap paces, but it looks like neither of them will be challenging Adam. So Adam's going to TQ round number 1 here. Got 2 minutes left in this one. Jason, Mason, and Jamie pretty much in a dead heat right now. Your top 3 tight together. Jamie getting back to him after a long second lap. Got Gavin in the 4 spot on a 13, Cooper on a 12, Bentley on a 10. Coming up next, race number 10 is going to be our 13.5 four-wheel drives, stock four-wheel buggy. My favorite. We are quickly approaching outdoor season, so if you want to have some fun on dirt, with your 10 scales, come on down to Lit Stop Hobbies in Mount Joy, where we will race these cars on dirt. Is it so difficult that you cry? Yes, every time. And will you come back the next week? Absolutely you will. I don't work there, nor am I affiliated anymore, but I will be there. So I'm plugging it anyway. I live 5 minutes from it, so I like to see it do well. It's selfish. It's the only track where I can go down or go home, put my kid down for a nap, go back and run the next qual. It's a beautiful thing. Coming down towards the end of this one, and I stopped announcing it because none of you were even close to Adam. Looks like maybe Mason will hang on to a 14-lapper here. He will. Mason onto that 14th lap. Jamie going to be the only one done, so work with Gavin there. He's still alive. Perfect. And everybody else is racing to the line right now. And just Gavin yet to finish. And that's a race. Mason Schaefer going to go last lap, fast lap, a 17.5 for a 14 and 4:15. It's going to be 10 seconds off of TQ. Oof. Jamie going to go 13 and 02, Jason 13 and 03, Gavin 13 and 14, Cooper a 12 and 08, and Bentley a 10 and 08. Need all 6 of those drivers back out to Marshall for 13.5 four-wheel drive. I want to see some mod four-wheel in here. Let's break them out, huh? I think Richfield's ready to see some 5-turn motors. Woo! All right, drivers, park them for a second. I got a couple of transponders that could belong to either person, so don't cross the line for a second here. Could I get Nathan DeMeglio across the line? Okay, and Brian. All righty, drivers. Looks like we need a marshal in the back left. Need a marshal in the back left. Should have all 6 of the racers from that last one out to marshal. I shouldn't even need a volunteer. I appreciate Alex, but I shouldn't need a volunteer. We had 6 racers in that one, so who are we missing? Let's peer pressure them now so it goes smoothly later. We got Mason back there. We got Jamie up here. We got Jay House over here. We got Gavin back there. We got Cooper Taylor. So Alex is Cooper. Cooper's right there, right in front of my face. Okay, go ahead and roll them, drivers. Hey, there's 9 of you, so play nice, okay? Drivers, next time you hit that line, your 4-minute qual will go live. Caution on the right side, caution on the right side. Got 1 car not moving. So when you hit that line, your 4 minutes begins. And it looks like we got pretty decent spacing, and now only 8 cars. RIP. So it's the adapters are the other side of the spectrum of
Traded my X-Max for a Lucy.
That was scary. I almost lost my feet. All right, we got 5 laps in here. Jumper out front on a 15:08. Isaac hanging on to a 15-lapper as well. There were a couple more until just a moment ago. Now they're gone. Blaze, Braden, Landon on 14s. Isaiah, Hunter. I just watched the track come off the ground. That's not supposed to work like that. Hey, who's got the roll of tape? You got the tape back there? All right, so between the next 2 races, just throw it at me.
Hey, up here.
Yeah, it's right here where they land the jump. Somebody got it to pop up. A minute and a half left to go in this one. 15-4 the hot lap for Jumper 2 laps ago. Oh, that's not the right way. Hey, that's the right way. Less than a minute left to go in this one. Stock Slash coming up next. Stock Slash coming up next. If you're interested in some Gen 2 Spectrum batteries, this guy in the blue hat, he's got them. And they could be yours. Somebody's car sounds not good. He's getting real weavy out there. Oh, that's a hot line. Who needs the lander when you can just jump the whole way to the apex? So it looks like Jumper is going to take round one here unless Isaac can pull off a miracle. Drivers, keep it going until you're told that you're not running anymore. Keep going, drivers. Keep going. Keep going. Everybody's still alive. Now you're racing to the line. You're racing to the line. Two cars live. Just Brian. And that's a race. Everybody's done. Everybody's done. Well, I said that Isaac needed a miracle, but the miracle is going to land in Blaze's lap. Malinowski going to take that round. Jumper having a long lap on the second to last one and the third to last one. That explains that. 2 bad laps in a row. It's going to go Blaze, Isaac, Jumper, your top 3 on 15s. Then Landon on a 14, Hunter with 13, Brado out after 12, Brian with 12, and Isaiah with 10. Race number 11, it's Stock Slash time. Track is closed for the moment, by the way. Track is closed. No, it's this seam. Somebody landed here and the whole thing came up. I will defend you. See? I'm defending you. I tackled an E-truck out of the sky for Shane once. I'll do it with these slashes.
No, don't hurt the slashes.
I got a question. If his car got nothing, but if you
Okay. Sensor board? Probably. Sensor board? Probably. Hopefully. Not a sensor board.
Quit kicking the Mustang.
Hey, really good pizza from the food stand tonight. You might want to make that announcement.
He can't stop us all. He can't stop us all. They're not
I can try. I still like kicking them. Okay.
Don't hurt it.
Nothing like kicking a slash while it's down. Hey, well, 1 second. You say he's not there anymore. He ain't done. Yeah, that's right. Get him out of here. Well, he's doing more. So the track's still closed is the moral of that story. That works.
You can take me out of 4-wheel for the night then.
Okay.
Hey, Brayden, do you have the front wheel? Thank you. Getting there, huh? Is that right? Last time I checked, I didn't think they were that far off.
It is a cheap deal for me to buy.
Yeah, of course it was.
Okay, track crew says they're good, so go ahead and jump him at Braden now. Yep. Alrighty. We got them all checked in, but then I also have another check-in that I don't have any people left to put it to. It popped up as Isaiah Miser. Okay. Alrighty, well, we are all checked in, and our marshal situation is half decent. However, after having 9 drivers in the last race, we have an open bucket in the back right. Last time I checked, 9 is more than 6. It's actually 50% more. So why is there an open marshal bucket? All right, drivers, go ahead, roll them out. And next time you hit the line, your 4 minutes will begin. Probably ran out of battery from all that lollygagging and horsing around. See, they told me that stock slash would be chaos. What they didn't tell me is that we'd lose half the field before the start. Which kind of confuses me because I used to like jump my slash off of 50-foot leaps or drop-offs. So how are you guys breaking these things? Used to take my slash down to the township building, hit them piles of cinders about 30 miles an hour. Oh no, Rooster is broke and his truck is broken. Woo. Hey, I think something's supposed to happen when that moves. Well, seeing as Mason has run one more lap than anyone else has, I think he's winning. You guys enjoy stock slash now, because by next year it'll get real serious. No, stock slash goes down the same road every time it's been tried. It starts off all fun, haha, we're hitting each other with slashes, and then somebody starts breaking in their motor in denatured alcohol backwards with a 3-volt battery. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All of a sudden, you're painting your comms with toothpaste and heating them up to 172 degrees. Yeah, we know what happens to these brush motor classes. Don't paint your comms in toothpaste. I definitely just made that up, so probably don't try that. Just sounds like something that an old guy in white sneakers would tell me to do to your motor. It sounds like something Don would tell me to do. Oh, hey, there's a race going on. So about a minute 15 left in this one. And Weston and Cooper are 6 seconds apart for second. Mason way out front and Lightning way in the back. .40 seconds left in this one. So the problem with that plan there was in order for Brady to hold him up, he'd have to have control over his vehicle. Got him. 15 seconds left to go in this one. Coming up next, we got the first of 3 heats of 17.5 two-wheel drive buggy. Woo, Rooster with the heater, a 2-minute and 31-second lap. Woo. Still got Cooper and Lightning live. Everybody else done. Cooper and Lightning still live. Nice. Knocked over the whole trash can. Pretty epic. Still got 2 live. Somehow neither of them have finished yet. There's Cooper. Where's Lightning McCrash? Hey, you guys know you're walking across a live track, right? Yeah? All right. And we're done. Mason Schaefer going to take round 1 of the illustrious and important stock/class with an 11-lap pace. Oh, yeah. That jump only goes one way. Weston with 10, Cooper with 10, Lightning with 8, and a Rooster with 5 whole laps. That's more than a lap per minute. About twice as many. Yeah. Good estimation skills. Woo! You sure are. Hey, Gavin, this is not your race. I like how excited you are that you showed up early for both your races, though. Okay, so... Oh, wait, Gavin is in this. I'm dumb. It was just a different transponder, so it's showing up as a separate person. Oopsie. Yoder. Oopsie poopsie. Gavin Yoder, that is, yes. Yes, there are multiple Gavins, and it's not you. That's good. You think I'd be mindful of this. My 6th period class has 2 Logans, 2 Declans, 2 Dawsons, 2 Gavins. It's very confusing. Yeah, I'm not starting without him. You calm yourself, Ezra. The co-host over here is trying to push me along.
Dude, F1 starts at midnight.
Oh, yeah?
Or 1 a.m.
Well, 1 a.m. we might make. Okay, it looks like we are circulating and percolating. We got marshal spots covered except for the front right. We had 9 drivers in the last one, so let's get that bucket covered. Had 9 drivers. 9. No, we didn't. We have 9 in this one. We had 6. Still, 6 should be enough. But somehow it's not. Thanks, Shane. All right, drivers, go ahead and roll them out. Doing a roll and start. Go, 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 go. Yum. Epic. We love crashing in the first 10 feet. All right, drivers, next time you hit that line, your 4-minute clock will begin. Looks like we'll be starting off on Father Prime. Yeah. But it means he's old, but he's still in his prime. So it's both an insult and a compliment at the same time. Oh, Don gonna have a little bit of wreck there on the back straight. I got the one in the front. Woo! Ayo, we got some shout out requests coming in here. Gavin Vuccino watching from Western PA. Shouting out Gary V. Gavin, why are you watching Richfield on a Friday night? Like, it's a good time, but you don't even go here, Gavin. So like, you never even been here, but you're watching, you're lurking, you want to be here.
He was just calling me about
You
this.
wish you were.
He called me to get you to give him a shout out.
Gavin is the race director at TR Speedway out in Nowheresville. Whatever town that's in. Minute and a half into this one, we've got the Huggentugler out front. A 15 and 401. Tactically chassis slapping. 15.7 the heater from Matt. Got Brado in the 2 spot on a 15.514. He's pretty far off on hot lap pace, but putting in a consistent enough run for a 15 right now. Gavin, Bobby, Don on 14s. Gordon, Dan, Fred on 13s. $15 flat for Huggentugler. You guys are getting trash talked from 100 miles away. Gavin Vuccino saying that he would have a 6.9 second lap by now. That's right. Well, Gavin, we've got 2 words for you. Didn't ask. Oh man, Huggentugler, he's trying to get that 16th lap here. He's on a 15.401, but he's going to have an incident with some lap traffic there. And that's probably going to end his chances of a 16, but he can still try to TQ the round. We could see a 16 out of Ian or Ezra. Probably not me. I didn't bother to put fresh tires on, so. Now Chris Klein runs oval. He's not doing it. It's not going to be him. $20 seconds left in this one. So it looks like Huggentugler is going to be the only one to put in a 15 out of this heat. Keep going, drivers. Keep on going. Your leader trying to make one more pass before the end here, looking to the inside, and that's not how he wanted that to play out. Still got the 15th lap anyway. And that's a race. Everybody's done. Everybody is done. Huggentugler going to set the time to beat a 15 and 418. Brado going to go 14:01. Bobby 14:02. Don 14:09. Yoder 14:11. Fred, Gordon, and Dan all going 13. Race number 13. It's going to be heat 2 of 3 for our 17.5s. Time to beat a 15 and 418. Hopefully that'll be good enough for a main resort. Just looking for Cooper Taylor to check in yet. We got one upside down there in the center behind Father Prime. He'll just hop in his one of many Geo Metros and cruise on over to it and get it marshaled. What? Oh, you don't have like 20 more in your backyard? You eBayed them all out? I thought you were keeping some for old printer storage. Still looking for Cooper Taylor to check in. Anybody got eyes on Cooper Taylor? Huh? Oh, Cooper's really trying to check in. Like, really trying. Trying to get there. It might be better to just drive the track if you can't hop the pipe. Oh, Cooper, come on. Oh, man. Brutal. Oh, and just to rub it in your face, Xander hops the pipe right in front of you. All right, we got them all checked in. Drivers, let's have a look at our marshal situation. Got front left, back left covered. We got front right, back right covered. We got back straight, and then we got Don in the center. He's just doing a little bit of Velcro work. And keep them rolling, drivers. Keep them rolling. We're doing a rolling start here. Next time you hit that line, your 4 minutes will begin. And Chris Klein on the clock. Hey, the track's over here. Oh, watch back straight, back straight. Good kick, good kick. That's probably the best way to handle that. It's pretty cool. A little bit of kerfuffle here in the front. They're going to get it all sorted out. All right, let's have a look at what's going on. We are 1 down, 3 to go. We got Noonan out front on a 15-04. Gavin a 15-06. Gage a 15-15. Klein a 14-06. Miskowski a 14-14. Schellenberger a 13. Xander a 12. Spriggle a 12. And Cooper an 11. Hot lap 16 flat from Noonan. No 15s out of this heat quite yet. We had a 15-7 out of Matt Hagen-Toggle. Marshall. Oof. And all clear in the back. 145 down, 215 left to go. Noonan just doing the consistency thing right now. Well, at least you're not crashing. Everyone else is. I believe your leader is in the blue that fades to like a pink orange and then to a white. So if you see a speckled car with white wheels that fades blue, pink to white, something like that, that is your leader, so work with them. Oh, Chris Klein gonna crash on the left side. And he was trying to tell me he's going 16 laps. Oh, that's the rollover on your left, down on your left. I think that was the nipple. Hot lap 15.8. After Noonan telling me that 16s was his pace, immediately goes 15 and backs it up with another. Just had to get the tires up to temp. My diff was too heavy at the start. The car comes in later. You X-ray guys and your million weight diffs crack me up. Oh, whatever. I could have marshaled that a lot better. Oh, yeah. So there's 30 seconds left in this one. I'm hoping to stay seated for the rest of it. Noonan, the only one better than the old TQ out of this one. So even though the end of that race did not go the way that Hagen Togler wanted, it looks like he'll probably stay in the A sort for sure. Here's a turn over there, Landon. You missed the brake. Which foot are you braking with? Drivers keep going, keep going. Chris Klein, the only one done. Muskowski done. Keep going, drivers keep going. Hurley done. Noonan done. Nipple done. Taylor done. Spriggle done. 2 cars live. 2 cars live. Neiman done. And Schellenberger done. That's a race. That's the race. Noonan going to reset the TQ down to a 15-03. Klein going 14 flat. Muskowski, Hurley, Nipple, Schellenberger on 14s as well. Neiman and Spriggle on 13s. Cooper Taylor on an 11. There are 2 cars with the transponder 1175661. Oh, that'd be me and Ezra somehow under the same transponder. We'll delete mine. I'm pretty sure that's his. All right, Caleb, you ready?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I didn't see any red laps. They light up red when they're too long. Hey, Caleb. You good? You ready?
Sorry, dude.
You're going to have to drag me in. I was pretty sure it's a 295, but it should have my name.
There's a red and blue cord laying there.
Give Thomas a sec to get checked in, and we're going to go. Okay, guys, we're going to go live. Cross the line, you will be live.
I'll get it done, buddy.
30 seconds in, already Nathan out front. 15.8. First time by. Thomas in the 2 spot, a 16.06. Blaze your 3 spot, Jumper the 4, Isaac in the 5. Front is clear. One minute in, 3 minutes to go. Thomas now getting that 1 spot, Jumper in the 2, Isaac in the 3, Ezra in the 4, Ian in the 5. Ian with your fat last of the race, 15.5. Jumper his fast lap last time by 16.07. That's your leader coming by with a 16.07 himself. Jumper 16.2 that time by. He's up to that 1 spot. Jumper, Thomas, Ian, Isaac, Ezra in the 5, Nathan in the 6, Blaze in the 7, Derek the 8, Jeff the 9, McRibbon that 10 spot. That white, green, and black car is your leader. Thomas is in the 2. That's going to be your white wheels, white front, blue middle, green back, blue wing. 3 spot's going to be Ian. That's your white car. I believe green wheels. Yeah. That's your 3 spot. Oh! $130 to go. Thomas still in that 1 spot. Jumper into 2. Ian into 3. Ezra the 4. Isaac into 5. Nathan into 6. Blaze the 7. Derek the 8. Jeff the 9. McRibbon that 10 spot. Thomas on that 15.402 pace. Couple seconds faster than Steve. Ian on a 15.404. 1 second back here at TQ. Jumper on a 15.406. Ezra 15.409. Isaac on a 15.413. Nathan on a 13.401. Blaze on a 13.402. Derek on a 13.406. Jeff on a 11.403. And McRib on a 9.412. Ian up to your 1 spot. He's on a 15.5 fast lap. Jumper into 2. Thomas back to the 3. Your top 4 all bracketed. About 3 seconds separates them. 5 spots going to be Isaac Neiman. Nathan in a 6. Blaze in that 7. Derek on his butt. Have a second back. Again, Ian, Jumper, Thomas, Ezra, Isaac. That's your top 5. Nathan with his fast lap of the race last time by, 15.3. That is your fast lap of the race, 15.3. 25 seconds to go. Uh-oh, what happened to Jumper? Behind you, Marshall. Go until your name is called. Ian, you are done. Derek, you are done. Nathan, done. Blaze, done. Thomas, done. Ezra is going to be done. Isaac, done. McRib, you are done. Just waiting on Jeff. 1 car live. Now you're done. That's going to be a race.
All right. So that round going to end with Ian Mays taking the TQ over Noonan by 0.3 of a second. So Noonan going to go into the 2 spot. I'm going to go 3rd. Ezra 4. Isaac Neiman 5. Matt Hugentugler 6. Your top 6 on 15s. Then Klein, Benner, Baker, Muskowski, Hurley, DeMeglio, Hillard, Nipple, Schellenberger, Yoder all on 14s. And Daimler, Hurley, Neiman, Miller, Malinowski, Spriggle on 13s. Then Jeff, Jumper, and the McRib rounding out the order. Gonna get a resort here for round 2. It's gonna be the same class order, but if you're in a class with multiple heats, you could be in a different race. So I'll have that out for you here in just a moment or two. Alrighty, drivers, our second heat sheet should be live on Live RC, and I'm printing a copy to go over there right now. Round number 2 of qualifying will get underway just in 5 minutes. So round number 2 will get underway at 8:24. 8:24. We did cut down 1 heat, so we're down to 13 heats for this time. We got through round number 1 in an hour and a half, which for 14 heats sounds great, and it is. But that means we won't finish qualifying till 9:45 at the best at that pace. So we cut down a heat. So we're going to keep moving the best we can. So mod short course, you guys are going to have 11 of you out there, but it's going to be fun. Yeah. Just need some excitement. Maybe we'll put all 28 of the 17.5 buggies out there. That'd be fun. Be fun.
All right, guys, bring them in this time. Bring them in this time. It's time to get Q2 started. Well, kind of started. Time to get them ready to start. Race 1's going to be Novice, Bentley, Lightning, Nehemiah, Nolan, Elijah, Peter, and Gavin Ocker. And then out there to marshal will be the race number 13, 17.5 two-wheel drive. A sort, that'll be Ian Mays, Stephen Noonan. myself, Isaac Neiman, Matt Huggentug, Chris Klein, Braden Benner, Bobby Baker, and Daniel. And we'll probably need all 9 of them. Because, yeah, novice. And if I called your name for marshaling, please find a bucket. I will do so as soon as Thomas finds tires. So let's get a look at who is already out there. I see Bobby Baker, very prompt. Love it. Matt's looking for a nice, easy spot. I see Noonan's coming. Second cue. With a U? Okay. Yeah. I need one in the bottom right of the track. Still missing one over there. Isaac's got it. Oh, I love you too. All right, do I have one in the bottom right? I do not. Oh. What do you mean? You're 5. If you're going by numbers, you're 5th, so you would still marshal.
Oh, we go by what you want to keep. I mean, heat. Like,
But that's round 1 heat, not round 2.
yeah, you're number 5.
You're number 5 in round 2.
Oh, okay.
You're going the wrong. All right, I think I have marshals figured out. So guys, start checking them in. By that I mean start running. We are doing rolling starts with this. Just need to get Peter and Gavin checked in, and then we'll be able to go live. There's a car currently facing a wall. No, it's on.
Okay.
That's your job today.
Just looking for Peter to check in. Looking for Peter Cousins to check in. Peter Cousins. Okay. We are... the invisible man on that bucket is responsible for your back, I guess. Yeah, but that is part of your purview right there. All right, drivers. Next time you hit that line, your 4 minutes begins. Bentley is on the clock. Time to beat an 11 in 4:30 from Bentley Mays here for OxyClean. No reverse, drivers, no reverse. No reverse, drivers, no reverse. That's why. See, you just backed into a car and you slowed them down. No reverse. Yeah, Terry's not here right now. Oh, I got one stuck on the pipe over there on the right, and that is all clear. Minute 40 into this one. Time to beat was an 11 and 4:30. Looks like Lightning McCrash might be able to challenge that time. It's Lightning on a 10 and 4:07. Bentley on a 10 and 4:12. Peter now going to move into the 3 spot, a 10 and 4:24. Again, no reverse drivers, no reverse. Nehemiah going to go back to the 3, a 9 and 4:01. Nolan, a 9 and 4:14. Oh, Lightning McCrash going to McCrash into the pits. It's Le Mans in 1955 over here. It's more effective than just yelling Marshall, just pointing at the car and screaming. That's true. I learned that from my son. 45 seconds left in this one, and Noonan back in the safe zone. The rest of the floor is lava. Oh, it sounds like somebody's spur gears turned into lava over there. And another trash can has been assaulted. Coming down towards the end of this one, drivers, we got Lightning out front on a 10 and 4:08, so it looks like Bentley's going to hang on to TQ with his round number 1 time. And that's the tone, drivers. Just keep it going until your name is called. Bentley and Lightning, your top 2 are done. Everybody else still going. Nolan is done. Peter is done. 2 cars live. Still 2 cars live. Live track still, live track. Nehemiah done. And 1 car live, 1 car live. And that's a race. Everybody is done. Lightning gonna take the heat, but Bentley is going to stay your TQ with his round number 1 time. But in this heat, it was Lightning, Bentley, and Nehemiah, your top 3 on 10-lap paces. Peter with 9, Nolan with 8, and Elijah with 8. Gavin out after 4. We got race number 2, first of 2 heats for stock short course. Need the drivers from that last race back out to Marshall. Had 7 drivers, and I've got 6 Marshall spots. We can all do that math together, and we should have every spot covered. We got everybody checked in, just need bucket 4 covered, which should be Nolan Messimer. So need middle of the back straight covered. Middle of the back straight. And all right, drivers, go ahead, keep them rolling, keep them rolling. Next time by, your 4 minutes will begin. Here we go, drivers. Time to beat was a 14 and 407 from Weston Hoffman. Hey, Braden, how many cars go direct to the A here?
Braden.
How many cars go to the A? How many cars go to the A? How am I supposed to announce the excitement of who's on the bubble? You want me to call Papa Aaron? Yeah. No, because we're actually, we're going to cram some names because 100 entries on Friday night. Do you have anything to do tomorrow? Are you racing anywhere tomorrow? I'm sleeping tomorrow. That's my first Saturday, I think the January. You're a dad, yeah. You have I would try to sleep in. He might sleep till 8. You're like a wife and kids. Yeah, I agree. It's gonna be wild. Coming down towards the end of this one, I didn't say much, but Jamie's winning. He's beaten Jace, which is a prideful battle. So Jamie's on a 13, Jace on a 12. So nobody really threatening TQ out of this heat right now. Owen, Francesco, and Brian all on 12s as well, and the McRib on 11. Got Jamie and Jace done. Owen is done. Francesco is done. Brian is done. Still the McRib is live. I don't think that's true. Haven't seen it on the menu. And that's a race. So Jamie going to take that heat. He's going to put himself 6th overall right now, which should be direct into the A main. Now, is there an official car count for how many go to the A? Not at Richfield, baby. We make up the rules as we go. Yes. Because if we don't start mains till almost 10, we're doing 20-car mains. Let's get this thing going, you know? Get it schmoving. Yeah. I think I'm going to run stock slash and mod buggy together in the mains. All right, we got the second heat of the stock short courses out here. Looking for a check from Nathan DeMeglu. Oh, I got it. Okay, we're all checked in. So as soon as we get marshals into position, the loop will go live. All right, drivers, next time you hit that line, your 4 minutes begins. LOL, Adam. Ha, ha, ha. All right, and they are crossing 3 wide. That's the way you want to do it. Let's get busy. Spacing is for nerds. Did you find something in your shoe back there? Wow, this must be an A sort. I don't think anybody crashed yet. There we go. So Weston Hoffman is how he's in the computer. He is out front by 1/10 of a second. And now, he's not. And now he is. I believe that's going to be a theme of this race. Weston, Gavin, Adam, Nathan, Mason, first to fifth is a 2-second gap. So close, in other words. Oh, Adam and Gavin side by side with the orange there. Got a little sketchy on the back straight. Are they going to be able to work it out? I think it's your top 4 in a freight train onto the front straight. It sure is. Now, I like this. Your top 4 all freight training. Yeah, take that. Yeah, put that in your pipe and smoke it, huh? You going to paint that bumper chrome after this one? So Gavin gonna get blasted back to 5th. So Adam and Weston out front, 2/10 between them. It looks like Adam gonna have a bobble here. And Weston gonna go back to the lead. Mason gonna go to 2nd. And he's crashing across the line. Thrilling stuff. Minute 20 left to go in this one. Weston 3 seconds up on Adam. Adam has a 10th on Mason, who's got a 2nd on Nathan. And then it's 5 seconds back to Jason and Gavin, less than a second apart. And then 2 seconds back to the nippleator, or whatever. We got to come up with a name for him. Oh, Gavin with a slow, sad roll. 45 seconds left in this one. Weston trying to get the job done. Adam sticking with him, but now Nathan putting pressure on Adam, which is interesting because on the track it's about a 5-foot gap. On the clock, Adam's 3 seconds up. And Nathan just exited stage left for a moment there. He's back. He's back now. He just needed to take a breather. Oh, Adam with the mistake. You got to hit the jump from the front. And he moved it again. So now I got to go slide the jump before the next pack of cars gets there. And then I'm going to run in a circle and head right back. Hot lap 16.9 from Adam Gregory. But it looks like Weston going to hang on to this one. And it looks like his TQ from round number 1 is going to stand, as he'll be a couple tenths off of his own time. unless he lays down a Stanley Steamer here, and he will. He will lay it down. So keep going, drivers, keep going. Just one truck live, just Mason live. And that is a race. Oh, Mason gonna get third on the final lap. Not on the grid for the A main, but third in the heat at least. So Weston gonna reset TQ about 2/10 better than his old time. Adam gonna go second in the heat, stay second on the grid. Mason going third in the heat, but he'll stay fifth on the grid. Nathan gonna go fourth in the heat, he'll be third on the grid. Jason gonna go fifth in the heat, he'll be seventh on the grid. Yoder gonna go sixth, nope, yes, sixth, and he'll start eighth. Then Nipple gonna go seventh, and he'll start fourth. Need those drivers back out to Marshall for Stadium Truck. Packed heat of another kind of truck. Yay, trucks. We got stock short course, we got mod short course, we got slash, we got stadium. We got lots of trucks here. Whoa. Are you sure you're ready for mod? Seemed like it might have been a bit much for you. Looking for Rooster to check in. I don't really know how to cock-a-doodle-doo. I don't know how that sound gets made. So his name's the Rooster, but he's about to come drive like a turkey. Yeah? Boo. Just drive it with 3 wheels. What are you doing? Run them. Okay. Well, drivers, I guess we're going to have a packed three-car feature here. We need a Marshall in the middle, and it's covered. All right, drivers, when you hit that line, your 4 minutes will begin. So your time to beat from round number 1 is a 14 and 4:05 from Adam Gregory. I think that these stadium trucks ought to be turning a 15-lapper. Let's see if Adam can be the man to do it. Not, you know what? That crash only cost him 2 or 3 tenths. Not too bad. That one cost a little more. It actually cost him his lead in the heat. So we got Adam Gregory out front right now. He's about 2 seconds off of his round 1 TQ. And it doesn't look like that TQ will be challenged by anybody other than him in this second round of quals. Blaze and Gordon about 1 second apart, so at least we have something to keep our eyes on here. 30 seconds left in this one. Gordon and Blaze still having a good battle here. Just 2/10 between them now. Blaze still just hanging on to it. Has a rollover in the back left. Now he'll need Gordon to do something similar. Oh. Oh. I said his name. Oh. Oh, Blaze going to get back by on the inside of Gordon. Can he open up enough gap on track to take it back on the clock? No, Blaze going to get up on 2 wheels and going to go a little wide on the right side. So now Gordon's just got to get it home. Oh, and he can't do it. Gordon with the choke job. Epic, and that's a race. Hey, that's a last lap, fast lap. Turns out when you floor it through the jumps, you go fast. 15.9 for the last lap heater there. There we go. So the round 1 TQ is going to stand. And it looks like everything from round 1 is going to stand. So that was fun. We did that. We ran that heat for nothing. Nothing changed. It's mod buggy time. Do a whip. Then flip it on your remote. All right. Just need a check-in from Jumper. And here he comes. He's jumping up onto the stand because his name is Jumper, and he's jumping on towards me. There we go. Now he's going to jump onto the track. Wow. Aren't we having fun? Need a marshal on the back straight and in the back left. What happened to my drivers from that last one? Oh, yeah, there were none. This is all the drivers from the last one. That heat was empty. So Gavin Nipple's going to take the back left because he's a nice guy. And then somebody's going to take bucket 4 on the back straight because they want to be home while it's still today. That's the motivator. Do you want to go home while it's still today? Then please volunteer. Looks like somebody has voluntold their child, so let's go racing. Next time you cross that line, your 4 minutes will begin. Nice. Hey, is that a Schumacher? I like those. Contractually, and also, I actually do. Oh, right in front of you, Adam, right in front of you. Time to beat was a 15-4 flat .8. I'm thinking we're going to see a 16 in at least either Stalker mod this round. Bonk. Oof. Oh yeah, I was supposed to say the pizza is good. I didn't try it, but I was told it's good, so now you also know that I was told it's good. I can vouch for the chicken bowl thing, personally, from personal experience. The pizza, it's a tertiary source at this point. Is that what it is? Something like that. I teach how to cut wood, not English. I don't know. Today's lesson was different types of joinery, focused on biscuit and also notch. So if you wanna talk about how to joint a picture frame, I'm your guy. I'll talk to you about it. Oh, while I have this microphone and Aaron's not here to stop me, go to the thomasrc.com and buy everything that I sell. I built a CNC machine in my garage last week, so buy the parts that I'm about to make so that my wife isn't mad at me about it. There we go. There's the plug. Oh, yeah. Hey, it marshaled you. That was special. Oh, it's less special now. So looks like Gavin gonna have hopefully just a ball cup pop out. But maybe not, because Blaze is pointing at it like it's not just a ball cup. Might be a ripped ball stud. Speaking of studs, Bobby Baker out front in this one. It's on a 15 and 409. Ethan's car is squeaky. Yeah, close enough. I'll just add the lap back next time. Just keep going, Fred. So Bobby and Derek 1 second apart at the front of this one. 14 and 4 flat for Bobby, a 14 and 02 for Derek. Daniel and Jumper tight together on 14.08s. Xander on a 14. Your top 5 in this one on 14s, and Bobby flirting with that 15 lapper. You keep your head low, Landon. You're going to walk in front of our rostrum like that. Keep that head down. All right, drivers, you're going to keep going till your name's called. You're going to keep on going till your name is called. Coming up next will be our second heat of Mod Boogie. Keep rolling, keep rolling. Looks like everybody finishing together here, and that's a race. Everybody going to cross at once pretty much. That is a race everybody done. Bobby Baker going to take the heat at a 14 and 03. He's going to put himself 9th overall. So up a spot. Actually up 4 spots. Nah, mental math isn't happening. I think it's up 4 spots. Derek going to go 2, then Daniel, Xander, all on 14s. Jumper going to drop to a 13 and 01. Fred with 12, Ethan with 11, Gavin out after 8 with a likely ball stud issue. Ball stud. All right, we got the fast guys checking in. Looks like Hagen-Togler is hustling right now. Might have forgotten he was racing tonight. All right, drivers, well, Matt's not quite here yet, so you can run down your battery if you want. It's 17.5. You can probably run for the next 45 minutes, or you could take a chill pill, whatever you prefer. Here he comes. Looks like our marshal situation is good, so once we get Matt checked in, then we will go a-racing. Time to beat, still a 15 and 4 flat from Ian Mays, former Macklin some job title, national something guy. Also a guy who bought full ceramic bearings, and by full, I mean like the races were ceramic, the inner and outer, like everything was ceramic. It was crazy, wild times. All right, drivers, when you cross that line, your 4 minutes will begin. Oh, got Don upside down there. Not the best start for Mr. Hillard. Well, let's see if anybody can get that 16 lapper going. Early intuition is no. Nobody seems interested in that. And if nobody's flirting with a 16, after one lap, it kind of feels like Ian's round one time will probably just hold. Okay. Maybe Steve Noonan steps up. He drops a 15.8 last time by. Mays drops a 15.7, but he had a 21 on the first lap, so that's kind of an L. And Noonan is going to go on a TQ pace, a 15.4 flat .6, about 0.2 better. So your leader is in the purple, pink, white front to back there. Purple, pink, white. He's coming up on the green and black as well as Matt. And how is Matt going to feel about having to let Noonan by? Oh, man. Hey, Chris, this isn't an oval race. You can't just be hacking out here. Sorry, dude. Grabbed too much throttle. Yep. Oh, man, the tires were giving up on me. Uh-huh. $15.5 for Noonan. And then Hug and Tug says, yeah, I'm not going to let this guy catch me. Drops a 15.2 and then drops 2 wheels on the wrong side of the pipe. And Steve Noonan has passed the Hug and Tug on track. .220 down in this one, 140 left to go. Ezra going to move up to the 2 spot now. He's getting involved. He dropped a couple of 15s. .2 of the hot lap from Matt, though. That is a lot faster than anybody else went. Oh, man, he's going to get a little kick from the marshal. Keeping him in check. Noonan with a mildly mediocre couple of laps. Not bad, just mediocre-ish. So Noonan on a 15.401.57 tenths off of TQ. So there's 45 seconds left to go. He's just got to drop a couple of 15s, which he has done a bunch of. So doesn't need to do anything outside of himself. Just has to put in good laps. Ezra, though, threatening to take away the lead. Let's get a Schumacher up front. Let's go. Let's get her done. Oh my gosh, that thing is sharp on the front end. Woo. Ezra is schmovin'. 15.7 last time by. He might flirt with taking the lead from Noonan, and he might flirt with the TQ. Noonan and Ezra both just a few tenths off of it. Oh, but Ezra gets clipped at the line. He is done. It's up to Noonan now. And Noonan is done. He'll stay ahead of Ezra, and he will take TQ by 0.2 of a second. And that's a race. Everybody done. Everybody is done. So Noonan clutches out 3 15s in a row to close that out and just take the TQ away. And Ezra gonna go 0.3 back from the TQ and in third. Yeah, one of those nights. Hug and Tug gonna stay 4th on the grid. He went 3rd in the heat. Ian gonna stay 2nd on the grid even though he went 4th in the heat. His round 1 time going to carry him through. Braden is 5s all across the board here. Gage going to go 6th in the heat. He'll start 7th. Landon going to go 7th in the heat. He'll start 8th. Alex going to go 8th in the heat, but he will still start 6th, his round 1 carrying him through. Don now the one who's going to have to bump. Race number 7, novice 18 plus. Need all those fast guys from the last one back out to Marshall. Do you know how you identify a fast guy, Alex? If Scooby comments, "Happy birthday, fast guy," you're a fast guy. That's how that works. That is the metric. All right, drivers, go ahead, get them checked in. I'd like to see a Marshall making their way towards the front right. That's Ezra. It's covered. We're good. Just need Tim and Shane to check in. Tim and Shane to check in. Just Shane to check in. Epic. Hey, do you want me to get that? Okay. All right, we're all checked in, drivers. Next time you hit that line, your 4 minutes begins. And away we go. What chassis even is that? Is that like an ECX or something? It's a plastic tub, but it's different. Couple of laps into this one. Got Shane and Brian, your top 2, better in the old TQ. Shane and Brian are both on low 11s right now. The old TQ is a high 11 from Tim, which he is on once again on that high 11. Now he's not. Shane going to have a little bit of a drop off as well, and so does Brian. So the order gets all shaken up, and all of a sudden, nobody is better than Tim's round 1 time right now. And only Shane still on an 11, so things getting a little messy out here, a little sloppy. I don't know how you reacted quick enough for that. Your leg moved before you even saw it. It was instinct. I guess it's always safe to assume that you're about to get hit by a short course at all times. Minute and a half left to go in this one. Shane hanging on to the lead. Tim just dropped the hot lap 3 laps ago at a 21.5. Shane on an 11 and 4:18, so 8 seconds off of TQ time. Looking like Tim's going to hang on to it. Josiah in the 3 spot, Justin 4, Brian 5. Those 3 are super tight together, talking about just a couple of tenths. But there's enough trucks upside down right now that I'm sure that's about to change. I don't even have a comment for that. 30 seconds left in this one. Tim gonna go back to the lead, but again, nobody is challenging Tim's round 1 TQ time. It's gonna stand. And drivers keep going till your name is called. Hans, you are done. Tim, you are done. Everyone else is racing to the line. Bree done, Josiah done, Justin done. Two more. Shane and Brian. Everybody is done. Brian does do the important thing of taking away the hot lap, though. 20.8 there on the second to last lap. Gonna beat out the 21 flat from Tim. So 11 laps for your top three, Tim, Shane, and Brian. Seemed to get it together a little bit at the end there, but the start was ugly enough that Tim's round 1 time is gonna stay. Josiah and Justin both going 10 laps, Bree going 9, and Hans going 7. And we got race number 8, Mod Short Course. All of them at the same time, together, at once, concurrently. Just need one more check-in here from Bentley, just one check-in from Bentley Mays. Questions. Okay, now we got Bentley checked in. We're all good to go. So drivers, go ahead and roll them. Once we're all rolling, then we will send it live. Do we have a marshal in the back left? Is there a marshal in the back left? Had 7 in that last race, so all of our buckets should be covered, and we are good to go. All right, drivers, your 4-minute starts when you hit that line. We've got 4 laps in this one. Adam and Jamie having a battle out front. Less than a tenth between them.
Ignore the fact that the Novak ballistic didn't.
I'd love to say just move the battery forward, but that's not really an option there. Your front does feel soft. What am I running? 5.3, I think? I think mine are like 5. Maybe your oil is too light. Maybe that's why it feels soft. Ooh, what about hub height? You could raise the hub one whatever it is. And then how much rear toe are you running? 1 degree? Okay. Yeah, I'm either running 1 or half a degree. Forget which. I don't know. Your tire's coming off the rim, by the way. That's how much you want. No, the J Concepts carbon compound does not agree with either. To get those to stay. About 45 seconds left in this one, and Adam has pulled ahead. Oh, watch the back straight. Oh, I need a help in the front. They got it themselves. And Weston gonna wreck in the middle. It's Adam, Jamie, Jason, Mason, Ezra, Gavin, Cooper, Walrus, Jace, Hunter, and Bentley. Wow, Ezra is losing in short course. If you have another spot to go on, just make sure you reset your ride.
I'll try that.
10 seconds left in this one. Drivers, make sure you keep going until your name is called.
Who? I didn't hear you.
Keep your head down a little bit. They're racing. Epic. Keep rolling, drivers. Jamie Groff, Mason Schaefer, and Jason Hausman are done. Cooper Taylor, Jace Groff, Walrus, and Hunter are done. 2 cars left to finish. Just Ezra and Bentley still live. And just Bentley now, just Bentley. Just the pink and purple coming around the final corner. And that is a race. Everybody is done. So Adam Gregory's going to go 14 and 4:16, but his first round time is going to stand by a lot, not even close. Jamie's going to go second in the heat. He'll start third. Mason goes third in the heat. He'll start second. Then it was Jason Hausman, Yoder, Korick, Taylor, Jace Groff, Durst, Leitzel, and Mays. Race number 9, stock 4-wheel. Don't hurt me, I'm fixing your jumps. The jumps got moved a little bit by those short course trucks. All right, I think we're good. Hey Braden, my answer is definitely yes, because it'll get rid of some mid-corner rear grip, but also I thought your car was jumping too much, and so now it will roll apart. Yeah, it's like definitely, yeah, that's a good thing to do. Yeah.
So raising your up. Yeah. So the number that's high is what you want to go to, right? So this one's like a 3 and a 0, so I want to go to the 3.
I don't know how their system works. Ours are like A, B, C, you know?
Because I feel like I'm going crazy. Because where it says... Oh, wait, no, I'm reading this wrong. Never mind.
Okay.
I was going crazy. I'm like, I feel like 3 would be the higher number. So
3 is a higher number than 0.
No. I was looking at it like, with the 0 sign, it's showing like, that would actually make the
Yeah, but you can probably run them right side up and upside down, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, ours are like square but offset, so like you can run the A, B, ABCD height, but then you can flip it to make it out or in. Need check-ins from Braden and Brian. Okay, that's right. Braden's out of four-wheel. So just Brian, and we're checked in. Okay, there we go. Right on cue. Got everybody. Is anybody marshaling in the back left? Anybody in the back left there? I think that's probably Ezra. Okay, drivers, so we're good on marshals. Keep them rolling. And the next time you hit the line, your 4 minutes begins. So it's time to pause your conversations there, marshals. Time to focus up. I got you. You didn't miss. It counted.
Wait, so sharpening your camber angle was like decreased rear. No,
if you took away negative camber, then you would have more entry grip and less middle.
Wait, say that again.
If you take away camber, like negative camber, you'll have more entry grip and then less middle grip because you'll roll past your contact pads. Yeah. But like rolling past your contact pads probably isn't a good strat for this time. Probably stick with it. Unless you can go more EPA without traction rolling. And that's something like on the stand, you bump it up 2%, and if it's a no, then you just bump it back.
Well, I'm going to move my outside space for my EPA up a little bit and just run my 2 laps.
5 laps in, Nathan and Jumper battling for the lead, 1.2 seconds apart, both better than the old TQ. Old time was a 15 and 4:14. All right, now Nathan and Jumper both going quicker. Now Jumper going to fall off of it, but Nathan's still going quicker. Is Nathan the one upside down in the middle? Oh, yes, he was. Now nobody's better than Blaze's round 1 time. Is Blaze going to hang on to it through round 2? Nathan's got to battle back towards it here. He's got plenty of time and plenty of pace to do it. Oof. Just about a minute left in this one. Jumper back to the front, a 14:01. Again, time to beat was a 15 and 5:14. Looks like Nathan having another rough lap here. So he's got all the pace that he needs to go dominate. Just having trouble keeping it on the wheels. Maybe try 95% effort. Ow. Ten seconds left in this one. Jumper taking away the hot lap, 15.33. I saw him get up on 2 wheels in the back, tries to sweep it around the outside of some lap traffic. Jumper back to the lead here. Drivers, keep it going till your name is called. Keep it going. Blaze is the only one done. Isaac is done. Nathan is done. Jumper is done. Isaiah is done. Brian is done. Landon is done. Everybody is done. And Jumper puts in a charge for the last minute and a half. 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 17, 15. So Jumper gets the job done, takes the TQ away from Blaze at the very end with that last 15. So Jumper is going to be starting on pole in that four-wheel buggy A main. Stock Slashers are taking the stand. In that last heat after Jumper, it was Nathan and Landon on 14s, Isaac and Blaze on 13s, Isaiah and Hunter and Brian all on 12s. Neither drivers from that last one back out to Marshall. All right, got Marshalls making their way out here. Got front left covered, got front right covered. Got Jeremy in the back left. Got Isaac in the back right. Need the center covered. Thank you. And we got full coverage. All right, drivers, next time you hit that line, your 4 minutes will begin. Stock slash time, baby. Coming up next, we've got 3 heats of 17.5 two-wheel drive. Will we see a 16-lap run tonight? I don't know. Rooster and Weston less than a tenth apart right now. Oh, announcer's curse. Rooster driving like a turkey. Epic. Some barrel rolls down the front straight. Love to see it. 3 down and 1 to go. I think it's time to start caffeinating. Got it. Hey, anytime. So time to beat was an 11 and 07 from Mason in round 1, and he's been on and off of that time here in round 2. Right now he's a couple seconds off of it as we are running out of time. And drivers, keep it going until your name is called. Mason and Cooper are done. Hey, watch your back. They're coming for you. Weston is done. Weston Hoffman man. Got 2 trucks live. Caw-caw. Rooster is done. And Lightning McCrash done as well. Everybody is done. Mason's round 1 time is going to hold. He was about a second and a half off of it this time by. Rooster going to move himself up to second on the grid after missing round number 1. Weston going to start third on the grid. Lightning's going to start 5th, but it was 4th in the heat. Cooper going to start 4th, but was 5th in the heat. And to race number 11 we go. First of 3 heats for 17.5, two-wheel drive, buggy. If you failed to check the resort, then shame on you, but in this one it is Gordon, Blaze, Owen, Dan, Jeff, Jumper, Cooper, McRib, and Isaiah.
Dude, the way kids move is hilarious.
If you want to race the 4-wheel main, you can run mine. You just got to put a wing on it. All right, drivers, got them all checked in. Let's get our marshal spots filled. Let's get those marshal spots filled. All right, got all spots filled. Just keeping an eye on Owen back there. We see ya. All right, as soon as we get Owen rolling again, we can go live. My marshal from the center just disappeared, but then Rooster appeared, so we good. All righty, drivers. When you hit that line, your 4 minutes will begin. 1 minute, 10 seconds into this one, so 3 laps in the books. That's a dangerous place to leave your cheeseburger. We've got Jumper out front, 15 and 05. Time to beat for TQ is a 15 and 03 from Ian Mays in round 1. So right now, Jumper 2.1 seconds off of TQ here in the C heat. Blaze on a 15 lapper as well, and then nobody on a 14. Dan, Owen, Gordon, Jeff on 13s, Isaiah on a 12, Cooper on a 10, McRib on a 9. 16 flat is the hot lap for Jumper. What? Oh. Hey, would you just look at that? That was the leader upside down about 2 feet away from me, but I didn't see that because there's a table there. Oops. So Jumper gonna have 1 long lap in there, but goes right back to running low 16s. So Jumper, the only one hanging on to a 15 right now. Blaze all alone on a 14. Dan and Owen tight together on low 13s. Gordon on a 13. Jeff and Isaiah on low 12s. Cooper on a 12. McRib on a 9. Right now, Jumper looking to move from 25th to 5th in the overall. Jumper looking for an A main position. I can almost guarantee we're going to take each other out 100 times in the A sort, so if he gets to 5th now, it's probably going to stay that way. If I see one of those X-ray cars out there, I'm turning into them. Oh no, it's a break for the McRib. Back off the menu once again. Drivers, keep going so your name is called. Yep, Jumper's not going to quite move up 20 spots, but he will move up 15 up to 10th overall. At least puts himself in a good spot in the B main. 2 cars still alive, 1 car still alive. Just Isaiah alive, just Isaiah alive. And that's a race. Everybody done? Everybody is done. We got heat 2 of 3 coming up here for 17.5 two-wheel drive buggy.
What are you looking for? Does he need a car to run?
No, so I have one that I repaired, I put it back together.
All right, we got everybody checked in. We just need the marshal spots covered. Just need the marshal spots covered. Had 9 drivers in that last heat. Let's go, fellas. Get to a bucket. Jeremy's got the back left. We got the back center covered. Got the back right, got the front right, got the front left, got the center covered. We are all good to go. Drivers. Landon's sensor wire has removed itself. Maybe you should put a longer one in. Maybe you should run a bigger pinion and a bigger spur to move the motor forward. Then it won't come out. Okay. All right, drivers. Roll them, roll them, roll them. We're ready to go. Next time you hit that line, your 4 minutes begins. Oh, and he immediately crashes right after he starts, and the marshal, he's taking a nap out there in the center. But don't worry, I'm on it. Woo! I think I'm going to treat myself to another popcorn chicken. I mean, it's pretty dang good, but I'm also hungry, so I'm going to eat something. Maybe I'll try the pizza that I've heard about. Yeah, that's right. I'll have the pizza, then I can vouch for the pizza. Keep over jumping. You don't have to do as many corners if you jump to the next one. Yeah, pro strat. Oh boy, your leader just barely getting through a pack of traffic unscathed. They were flopping around in front of him, and Gavin Nipple just going to get through. Don in an awkward spot, faster than the cars around him, but not ahead of him on track. Kind of hard to call that one. Nathan DeMeglio in the 2 spot. If only he'd just stop over jumping. So I've heard. Marshall. Time to wake up. Time to look towards the track. He was just keeping an eye on the pits in case anybody crashed into him. Nathan going to drop the heater, 15.8. Showing us what he showed in round 1. He's got plenty of pace to dominate. He's just taking it easy on us in qualifying. Gavin going for the slow is fast approach here. 16.3 his hot lap, but he's in second. Just cruising. He's big chillin'. Looks like Ezra building a fresh kit for the next heat here. Minute 10 left in this one. Time to beat from round 1 again was a 15.03. Right now, Gavin Nipple leading the heat on a 15.08. That would put him 4th overall, right in a Thomas and Ezra sandwich. And so he wrecks. That's not a sandwich he was interested in. Now it's going to move Nathan to the front of the heat. Nathan and Gavin Nipple, that is, just hanging on to 15s. Gavin Yoder on a 14 flat, 1 good lap away from a 15. Now he's on it. It's Nathan, Gavin, your top 3 tight together, hanging on to 15s. Gage and Landon on low 14s. Xander on a 14. Derek and Don and Fred all on 13s. Once again, Nathan is taking it easy on us back there. So going to have a bit of a rough lap incoming. And that's going to move Gavin Nipple back to the lead. DeMeglio still hangs on to his 15-lap pace, though. Drivers keep it going till your name is called. Landon going to come crashing across the line. He's still live. Nobody done yet. Fred going to be the first one done. Nipple is done. Yoder is done. Hurley is done. Hillard is done. Gage Hurley done. Both Hurley. Wait, oh, Hurley was, did it blink twice? I'm confused. Schellenberger done. And Xander done. That's a race. Everybody is done. Nathan DeMeglio going to last lap, fast lap at 15.7. He's going to go 15 and 4.13, move himself to 5th overall. Gavin Nipple going to move himself to 6th overall, putting themselves in good position for the A-main. Not locked, but good. Yoder going to go 14 flat. Gage Hurley going to go 14.03. Schellenberger and Neiman going to hang on to 14s, while Hiller, Diemler, and Derek Hurley went 13. Race number 13 is up. That's Mays, Noonan, me, Urza, Isaac, Matt, Chris, Braden, Bobby, and Daniel. Caleb, it's your time to shine.
Ezra has 2 screws left to fix his car.
I hope so.
He wasn't paying attention. I could have. I almost tripped over these games. I was coming at you. Give your monitor a little kick, a little nudge.
All right.
Make sure it drives straight and then we're good.
I was going to say, we'll give Ezra a second here. All right, guys, looks like everybody's checked in. Next time by, you will be live. This is heat 13 of 13, a sort of 17.5 two-wheel drive buggy. This is the fast guys. Ian first lap 15.6. Isaac first lap 16.1. In that 3 spot, Thomas in the 2. 30 seconds down. White buggy, yellow wheels. That's your leader. Hug and Tug now getting up to that 3 spot. 1 minute down. Isaac back to the 4. Ezra in the 5. Thomas with his fast lap last time by 16.0. Ian fast lap of the race though last time by 15.4. Matt Hug and Tug now in the 2 spot. Thomas in the 3. Isaac the 4. Ezra in the 5 spot. Braden at 6 spot. About 2 minutes in, 2 minutes to go. Ian on that 16.411. Matt in the 2 on a 16.415. Thomas in the 3 on a 15.4 flat. Need to make up a second or two. Isaac in a 15.405. Chris Klein there in the 5 spot in a 15.407. Ezra 15.411. Braden in a 15.412. Steve on a 15.413. Daniel on a 14.403. And Bobby on a 14.407. Ian still with your fast lap of the race. 15.416. 16.05 that last time by though. Slow lap for him. Ian, Thomas, Matt, 1, 2, 3. Your top three are bracketed. About 2 seconds separates them. Thomas's buggy looking deceptively fast. One minute to go. Hug and Tug in the 2, Kaufman in the 3, Chris Klein in the 4, Ezra the 5, Isaac in his 6 spot, Steve the 7, Brado in the 8, Daniel in the 9, Bobby Baker in that 10 spot. Ezra up to the 4. 40 seconds to go. Ian and Matt bracketed. 1.3 separates 1 and 2. That's 2 just crossing the finish line now. Thank you. If you see Matt coming, let him room. He's making a charge. Thomas in the 3 spot, Chris in the 4, Steve in the 5. Ezra bringing up that 6 spot. Ian still on a 16.4.14. He's the only one on a 16-lap pace. Matt on a 15.4 flat. Looks like Ian's going to beat his top time from last heat. Braden, Bobby, you're done. Matt, you're done. Chris, you're done. Isaac, you're done. Daniel, you're done. Chris, you're done. Hug and Tug, done. Thomas, done. Everybody's done. That is a race. I got Ian, Matt, Steve, Thomas, Chris, Isaac in the 6 spot, Ezra in the 7, Braden in the 8, Bobby in the 9, and Daniel in the 10. That's a race.
Alrighty. So we are finally going to see that 16-lap pace out of Ian Mays. Hugentugler going to miss it by a 10th. Noonan going to go to 3rd on the grid. Wait, that was from round 1. He was already 3rd on the grid. That happened beforehand. So Noonan, myself, we're just going to hang on to our round 1 times and stay 3rd and 4th. Klein going to move up to 5th. Court going to go to 6th.
You have starting line tape?
Oh, no, he's taping the hole.
Do we have any yellow tape for starting lines or not?
That was good. That worked well.
I'll let you know when I have your main sheets out. Let's assume a 10:05 start for now. I'll let you know if I have any holdups.
This live stream brought to you by Richfield Life Ministries Church, with Sunday worship services at 8 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. with a Sunday school hour starting at 9:15. And by Slate Media Solutions, offering services in live stream production, commercial video production, social media management, and commercial drone videography.